path is lit and it's time to forge you yet another stream. Today we continue our adventures in Dark Souls 2 a little bit earlier than usual. Thanks to some life adulting thingamabob things I guess you could say that are going on right now, we're actually pushing our stream a little bit earlier, still for the usual 1 hour and a half time. But, I wish it was for happier reasons, unfortunately. Oh, these things aren't switching around. What are you doing today, OBS? I'd like to also note that we've been having a little bit of a technical issue today. Computer's been kind of giving me a lot of lip today. I was trying to get this started on 6 on the dot. Unfortunately, my computer was not having it. But the sad news is, unfortunately, a dear friend of ours, her grandfather had just recently passed away. And given the time and where the location of the wake was, unfortunately I would not be able to get there on time. So my girlfriend is there sending her my condolences as well as her own. But on a happier note too, Streamlabs has actually changed some of the merch they have here. For those of you who've been around this channel, you probably know I don't talk about merch very often. I actually don't really try to talk about it at all because it's fun to do these little like creative endeavors with them. I don't really look at them as more than that. I don't ever try and make a profit, but they got nice little stickers on there if you guys want to check it out. We did put a limited edition Pride Month sticker, even though Pride Month is over there. If you want to go ahead and buy one of those to show some support, it's not going to me. It will be going directly to the Pride Foundation. All proceeds buying that sticker will go straight to the Pride Foundation. But without further ado, and without me self-plugging all over the place, it is time to press on to Dark Souls 2, just a tad earlier than usual. And, whew, it is hot up here right now, guys. It's not even like, it hasn't really broken like 76 degrees around here, but it's been ridiculously humid. It's been raining non-stop, so forgive me if I start getting a little red in the face, a little bit sweaty and gangly looking. Doing my best here to deal with the circumstances we have here, and we press on to Dark Souls 2. So, I have to remember where we left off. We had gone through the castle. We were down in this nice little mystic swampy area, which we've been told is akin to hell for the second third of this area. We did find the second bonfire in this spot, so I'm assuming this is where hell begins. And so far, it really was looking like it already, with all these little mages right in the corner. You could probably see her over there. They like to spawn a lot of those like seeking missiles. I don't even remember what spell that is, because I know nothing about the faith spells. It looked like a faith spell. And I do have a few graphical glitches, apparently. I just saw that, too. I'm not sure if that has to do with my driver update, unfortunately. Things are a little bit wonky still when it comes to the graphics card. It's just, I don't know what's been going on since the last update. Little bits and baps about, not just these little graphical little square things that might have shown up on the capture. They might not have. But also, our streaming encoder uses a GPU, so when things start going awry with that, we start feeling it, unfortunately. Alright, our bow and arrow is going to be our friend here, because it's going to be a little hectic to fight all these guys directly. And I'm not even talking about those guys, I'm talking about these mage guys. We're going to have to pick them off one by one and be very precise about it. Alright, use these pillars to our advantage, too, when we can. Ah! Woo! Too much dodge. I have no idea when their spells run out, or if their spells run out, to be honest, because these enemies, I'm still trying to figure them out. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That stray bullet itself did a ton of damage. And we've got those guys littered everywhere. Like, just when you think you killed one, there's another one around the corner kind of thing. So we're gonna have to be extra cautious and be very, very methodical about this whole approach that we've got going here, because they will probably take out our sweet Bippy quicker than you could say, oh, man, that's smarts. Alright. Just a little more. That should do it. And we still got one stray bullet coming. Alright. So that one's cleared. I think it was only those two guys. I know if I go to take on the Stone Knight there, we're going to be doing it in an area where there's not a lot of footing, and there's a lot of these mages still shooting around. So, we'll see if we can get a little bit of a... Oh, wow. They got one of those big guys over there, too. I have no idea how much of this watery footing is actually viable, too. That's probably the really concerning thing, too. So we have all this footing around here, but every bit of it is unknown if it's viable or not. Oh, God. This is going to be tricky, 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 tricky. We gotta sneak around the corner without him hitting us, but also lock on precisely. That's where we previously died, because even after we had fought this guy, there was a whole gank of lizards that wanted to take us on immediately. So, this is totally going to be a very methodical approach. Ah, missed. And just a little more. That should be viable. Alright, so that's that. I know there's 2 more coming. I apparently can't jump up here. And I know there's a handful of lizards. I don't know what footing is viable around here. It's so tricky to see through this water. So, okay, so that's a 3rd dimension to this. You got the water you can't see through. You've got these lizards hiding in the water, which used to be pretty easy to find while the ladies were singing. And there's no real solid way to get through here. Okay, so just looking around the corner here, looking down. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so that's viable. If I could get around the corner, it would be. Ah! No, if I'm pulling right... Alright, there is a ledge I gotta be careful of if I do it this way. If I pull right... Yeah, there we go. I have a perfect barrier now to take out this one. But I have to be very careful about where I'm moving. And... that should be that. Thank God for having a few bow skills. Yeah, you could see it very carefully. There would be a little bit of a ledge there if I wasn't looking properly. I know there's a bunch of lizards around here. Just don't know where they're hiding. Alright. Maybe it's just the one. Alright. So that's that. I don't know about this Stone Knight. Okay, there is a lizard right there. I see him. Did I throw the needle through that texture? I can. But he won't come and get me unless he does that. Come on, you. Come on. Thank you. On the backhand swing. Alright, so is it worth trying to take out this... Oh! Hello. This is exactly what I'm talking about. These guys are lurking every frickin' where, it seems. Alright. So I have no idea where they're going to pop up from next. We'll try and take out the Stone Knight before he's a big issue, I think. It doesn't really seem like he's going to do much. But last thing I want to do is have my back to him. Twisted Samurai, how are you doing, sir? Hello, how goes hell? So this is indeed the hell section, then. Alright. So far, swimmingly. Woo! We're being very methodical to try to get through this area quickly. Well, not quickly, but hopefully in a couple attempts. Not too many attempts. But how is your Thursday going? Fortunately, the days are starting to blur for me as I'm waiting for my daughter to be here with anywhere between now and 2 weeks. So I don't even think it was Thursday right now. I don't know what I'm looking for anymore. Oh, alright. I see you. And that's why we challenged him where we did. Because these guys are freaking everywhere. I gotta, like, look down everywhere I'm going, too. I look down, I gotta look around, I gotta look at every single detail in this area, and it's tricky, especially when I'm starting to get graphical glitches. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Alright. Cool. We just... Alright. On the right side, because we are right-handed, and apparently we can keep our area nice and clear as long as we're on that side. I wonder if I can left-hand the bow, actually. That's a thought, actually. I could do that and then get around those corners a lot easier. Very well, thanks. Can't complain. Yourself? Going as well as it could be. Work is starting to pick up a little bit, or show signs of it at least. So we're not quite as in that little lull. Wow, how are you not firing at me? How are you not firing at me? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Ah! Oh, come on! Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. This isn't good. Woo! How could I not close quarters a mage, for Christ's sake? I missed! What? Clipped through the wall? Ah, I can't get the jump off today. Oh, come on, man. Give me a frickin' bone. Thank you. Finally, 1,000 damage. Dang. No physical defense. Fire seed. What looks like perhaps a drop off. And I see one of you guys. I almost triggered him. I feel like goal should be bonfire before anything right now. Alright, I see you. That's that. So where's the next mage? You know, okay, I see one down all the way over there. Death right here, apparently. Somebody must have walked off the cliff. Let's see. No, something ganked him. Oh, because there's lizards on both sides. And there's the big guy. So let's not deal with the big guy. Wow, Ash Lake really went downhill after Dark Souls 1, didn't it? This is Ash Lake? This is Ash Lake? Oh my god. Oh wow, it really is. All the trees especially. Oh, bringing in the Dark Souls 1 lore. I like that. Thank you for that little tidbit. I never would have guessed it. Okay, that's... Now you're triggered, huh? Alright. Excuse me while I try to remember how to wield a frickin' bow. And let's see if I can... Yeah, I can still get the aim off on you. If I pull a little bit to the side. Oh, please? Really? Am I gonna waste all my arrows? Let's go. What is this texture right now? There we go. There we go. Protection. And just a little bit of damnation for you. Please and thank you. Alright. Another mage down. No bonfire in sight. It's tricky because I don't know the way I should be going. I see someone over there. I highly doubt that's where the bonfire is. I see a knight guy walking around. I see the big guy there. Dark Souls 3 will retcon this to hell, but for now, yes, this is Ash Lake. Alright. Good to know. Never would have guessed that on the lore. Okay, I do see another, what looks like a mage over there. I hope big guy doesn't get triggered. I'm trying to think about what's the best way to go through this right now. If I try to take out that mage before anything. Or if I just say screw it. Let's see. Sniper spot? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't hear any of those lizards. So we'll take a risk. Take you out. Just far enough where they're not going to do anything. Yeah, it was a mage. I knew it. Alright. Apparently I missed the last shot, though. Oh! I didn't know that the power of these things goes down over time, too. But, that's the last shot. It's still that comes through just on the side, too. Alright. With that, I don't see any more mages. I hope the hell he doesn't wake up, and I know there's got to be a lizard around here. I do see the lizard. Of course I'm gonna swing first. Oh, screw you. Screw that simultaneous hit. Please don't wake up, please don't wake up, please don't wake up. Didn't wake up, and I do see another mage over there. I am not gonna wake her up, though. Please be a bonfire. For the love of God, be a bonfire. too watery. You know there's a trap in here, right? Has to be. Silky smooth. Large, proud, and radiant gem. That's that, unfortunately. Also, we've hit the Demon Souls low of reusing bosses as mini-bosses, if that Dragon Rider over there is any indication. Oh, and that was another Dragon Rider. I couldn't even see him over there. I do see the bonfire. But they've done that before, though, in Dark Souls 1. They've reused bosses, like the first boss you saw down in the, God, I don't even remember what the area was called, to be honest. It's like the Fiery Hell area, with the boss that you can really cheese, who's kind of supposed to be optional. You not interested in me at all, sir? Alright, there we go. And that's your death. Cool. If I don't get a bonfire before that gate, we might be screwed. I see what looks like a couple mages over there. Perhaps I'll try to... Okay, there's a mage over there, too. This is going to be difficult if we're not meticulous again. I feel like there could be a bonfire that way, though. Come on, you! Oh, you're quick. You are really quick. Come on, man. Coming for the kill. Oh! Not my kill. And that's that. Whew. The mace, okay. And I see another, what looks like a mage. Hell no, I'm not gonna frickin' risk that. Come on, one more shot. That should be enough, right? Yeah, there we go. Cool. And I see another 2 over there. See if we could take the melee man out separately. No, of course not. Come on. Die. Just a little more. Thank you. Alright. You know that there's going to be another mage around the corner that I'm not going to see, probably. I see another spearman. So meticulous about this. 2 spearmen. Though I think I see a mage in the corner, actually. And a bunch of items that way. Alright. Perhaps there's a fire this way. It feels like there's something. Oh, God, you gotta be kidding me. Not one of these guys. Ugh. How am I supposed to deal with that? And it gets very dark. That just looks like it'd be hiding an item. Okay, so maybe not that way. See? You. Thank you for your death. Oh, nothing to do but try this way, I suppose. Oh, wait. I think I do see another mage just this way. That looks like a mage. Yep. Cool. I don't even care how many of these guys I've activated right now. I'll take 3 of you any frickin' day. I say that and then I almost died. Woo! Excuse me, guys. A little rude, don't you think? Woo! Coming in hot. Like a friggin' meteor. Twinkling Titanite. You can farm Twinkling Titanite from these guys? Alright. I see another one around the corner. I'd rather take him out first. So come here. I don't even care how cowardly I'm being right now. Alright, right on the rebound. Alright. I really, like I said, I really hope that there's a bonfire around the corner here. Yeah, Shrine of Amma is an area of District 3rd separated by fog walls. Okay, so that means we might be past the last third then if we keep this up. Alright, so that'll be nice. Just be very careful to watch our footing. I low-key want this item. I swear I just saw something. Oh, that's a dead body. Okay. What is this item? And is it gonna kill me to get it? Alluring skull. Well, it did allure me over here. Kind of pointless, though. I really don't ever use those. I think the only time I've ever used a Luring Skull was in Dark Souls 1, when you find that first giant pig. It was a pretty good way to get him just to go in the fire and take out half his health instead of dealing with him back when you're really weak. And please be a bonfire. Oh, that's really nice of you guys to do that to me. These things are poison, aren't they? Alright, get away from that. Yeah, they're something alright. I don't know if that's a poison cloud anymore, because it's orange instead. 1, 2, 3. Technically quarters, but the last part isn't as long. Alright, so it's really only the first 3 that are noticeable then, huh? Or noteworthy, I should say. I didn't even pick up all the items. Another life gem. I need a frickin' bonfire so bad, man. Maybe a couple more arrows wouldn't hurt. Oh, there it is! I see it! Please, 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 please. Thank you! Woo! Yeah! Let's go see if I can go level up in the meantime, too. Depends on the area. Sometimes they're poisonous, sometimes they're acidic. It looks like they're acidic this time. The only times I've ever seen them is actually poison. At least, before I killed them, of course. Good, good, good. So, if that was the hellish part, we seem to have actually gone through their... I'll call that second try, because we did die last time when we played this. We're making good progress, and I still don't know what to put this into anymore. I could keep going to adaptability and roll like a savant, or something that does a little bit of poise would be good too. Poise sounds pretty good right now, especially with how many hits I take. Good. So, travel back to... Where are you? Not that area. It's this area at Roy's resting place. Good, good, good. Whew. I know it's only Thursday, but does anybody have... Wow, that's a big one. That's a biggins. I know it's only Thursday, but does anybody have any weekend plans coming up, perhaps? Right now, we don't have a heck ton going on, as we're still waiting every single day for my daughter to come. It's been just a lot of baby prep and a lot of relaxing while we can, as well. I don't think I've ever seen a large... Oh my god, that doesn't look good. Well, if that's what we're gonna play, we can play the arrow game then. And bow really makes things trivial if you're in the right area, huh? There goes the big boy. Give us quite a few souls. Well, congrats with a no shield elitist back when I did the first time. So it might have colored my view. Yeah, I imagine. I did try doing no shield for a while too, if it makes you feel any better. I tried to do it with the style just like this, the Nito Ryu style of a big long sword and a short sword, but I really didn't get too far. My rolling wasn't that good, so I couldn't compensate for not having a shield, unfortunately. Alright. No idea what to expect from you guys anymore. We took out Big One. I don't think those ones are following me, so... I hear more singing. There's another sisters nearby. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have more mages. 3... Oh, God. I didn't see that one coming. Well, time to be methodical again. See if I can get right through this corner. Maybe. Let's see. Right over the hoop. Where are you aiming? No, but I agree. If I just kind of ran in there without any kind of range, like archery like that, that would have been absolute hell to deal with all those mages, considering they take a third of my life every time. I have no idea if there's more mages. Probably... I don't know. I'm kind of too terrified to go too far out, though, with the mages. There's a lot of death around here. Oh, wow. There's more over there. There must be a... I don't know if those guys are quelling the... No, something just fired at me. There it is. Okay, I don't know, but I think they're quelling those guys over there. So excuse me while I try and shoot around the corner without getting laced up here. Like a shoe! Thread the needle, just a tad more. That's that. Well, I'm willing to risk it if I can get through here, no problem, but I know there's a ton of mages around the corner, too. 1, 2. Ah, of course. Oh my god, what is going on there? That's a little different. Come on, you guys. Alright, now you're gonna come at me. Oh, wow, I almost fell off a cliff, too. Whew. I also like it that with the Iron Keep, but I feel more vindicated with that one as well, as the community hates Scholar Iron Keep. Scholar Iron Keep, is that the very first Iron Keep, or is that the second Iron Keep? Because I know... it seems like that got revisited at some point. The first one was kind of hard to adjust to everything. I'm having a hard time figuring out what you... oh, you're storing them, aren't you? Alright. Definitely need to take you out then. We'll take this guy out. Really? You just... how about a headshot? Really? You can block the headshots with your shield that's so low. Okay. Final mage. Around the corner. Ah. Again with my right-handedness screwing me over. Try once more. 1, 2, 3. Tad more stamina, and that's that. Are there any more around here? I'll be screwed if that's the case. Here you come. Somehow I hit him with the back of my sword, too. First Iron Keep, the one with the armored samurais. Yeah, that's... getting thrown into that on accidental hardcore mode was pure hell. That was not fun and not easy to slice. I actually could understand if people did what I did, if they would, like, drop Dark Souls 2 right then and there. There's something else here. Right? Like, what are we doing here with these sparkles? Alright, thank you for all the stuff, though. I just got something interesting I didn't even take a second to look at. Read something. Something's moving. Oh, I see them. Please tell me I can get around here easily. Yeah, if I'm very careful, I can. Homing! Oh, that must be what those guys have been using the entire time. Homing Crystal Soul Mask. Maybe, actually. It might be the other ones. The ones where it gives you the ring around you. Iron Keep is most people's breaking point. Which is understandable, especially because I nearly put the game down, too, over not just the Iron Keep, but the Pursuer. That guy was tough, and I understand he was, 1, optional afterwards, and 2, really you weren't supposed to do him right then and there. You're supposed to come back later. But I spent easily 3 hours on that guy. It was crazy. If you didn't know all that, though, that would have been like, I'm done. Good. So, progress is being made very swiftly, I should say. Well, meticulously. Crimson Water. I really kind of want to look at that weapon that we just picked up, though. Oh. Where are you? Oh my god! What is that? Are you a mage? Yeah, you are. Oh my god, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Oh god, get me the hell out of there! We're going to have to use this pillar, clearly, to fight him. Woo! Oh, get me out! Woo. Raiko with the cheese! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Whoa! Alright, I'm not afraid to cheese the hell out of you. Come here. Come here. There goes all my stamina. I feel like this is the only way I'm going to be able to fight a mage effectively. Close combat like that around the corner. Woo! Screw you! Freaking NPC mage. Worst things in the world. That reminds me of freaking Armorer Dennis, too. Just thinking about other breaking points. Armorer Dennis was easily another one, because right after all that stuff, you find yourself at a dead-end wall again. Alright. There's a lot of death here, so people must easily drop off the bottom here. If we're not careful. Or it might be from that guy we just defeated. Okay. So we're here. I don't see any items around the corner here. How about over here? Nope, nothing. The Pursuer is kind of your early game skill check. Do you understand Dark Souls 2? Is it different from Dark Souls 1? No, well screw you. Here's a boss that forces you. It's a little bit different, it feels. Like, this one feels like everything hits harder. Movements are even more precise than Dark Souls 1. It really does do that skill check of, do you know how to dodge? Do you know how to block? Can you perfect rolls? Can you read your enemy and not just charging? Can you conserve your stamina? It is a perfect skill check that I had failed for 3 hours until I had someone, MT Barrel actually, someone who was streaming at the same exact time as me, help me on that. Whew. Did you just die? You just died, didn't you? What the heck did that do? It is a very good skill check, though. I agree. What is... I feel like there's something around here. Alright, well I guess we're not that far from a bonfire. So that was the third... That was the last third. I guess here's the quarter part of it, then. Oh, it's a boss. Ew! Would you look at that thing? Demon of Song. How do I fight you exactly? Ew, it's like a frog thing. Alright, water's not too deep, but I don't know how to fight you at all. Ooh! That's a lot of damage. Even blocking, that didn't do anything, it seems. Noted. Do not joke around with the ew, gross demon. Kinda doesn't make it easy to get close either. Alright, here's that again. Oh, I can only hit him when he's out of that thing. Gotcha. Ooh! Simultaneous hit and then death. I don't think a distraction would actually help in this case, because he's very guarded. You punch it in the face, you punch it in the face hard, easier said than done, I admit. Agreed. Definitely agreed. It's a little bit... obviously, that's the only place to hit him. It's just luring him out, being patient, for everything else in Dark Souls, unfortunately. Ooh, naked run. Take out the big guy here. We don't want to deal with that. As slow as they are, don't want to deal with any of that. Alright, so now that that's done, we can just... 2-for-1 special. Right, go in the house. Thank you. And we go back to being... damn it. I talked to the lady, so now these guys are totally just gonna hit me up normal, aren't they? Can you reach me through that? Almost. Yep. Yeah, you can if I'm not careful. Apparently it seems to lose some power the further back I go, though. Okay. So... I don't know if I could just... Bouncy staff is bouncy. I don't know if I could just waltz through here like I would hope. Perhaps I can, perhaps I can't. Just a little bit more on you. I mean, what? Technically, I only have to fight these three, right? Like, you guys aren't gonna... Yeah, you guys aren't aggro at me. Good to know. We'll just waltz on through here, then. Yeah, definitely, let's just waltz on through. Okay, so it's not that... Dying is not that bad there, then. Ah! Good to know. Well, it's the Demon of Song, so its singing is good enough to quell them. You know, I thought it was the ladies that were quelling it. I guess not then, huh? What is that? Alright, I almost dropped off the edge going to look at whatever the heck that is. Can I get over there? No. Can I get over the other way? I'm sorry, I just noticed somebody kneeling over here. I'd like to see who that is and what that is. If I'm lucky, these guys won't actually try and fire at me. If I'm unlucky, I'm gonna die. Alright. So it looks like if I go around this corner, I should be able to see who that is, right? Yes. Perfect. Oh! You know, that's not okay. That's really not okay. I thought that was going to be something special. It is the ladies. It's using its ability to copy sound to lure its prey. Oh, so it's copying the ladies. Okay. Well, it's funny that it's actually helping quell all the stuff that's going on then. Watch my step here. Ugh. Well, imagine that little surprise that you go to see who that lady was. Maybe it was some NPC just hiding in the corner. Something good they got for you is like, oh, you found me. I'm the secret NPC. Nope, it's an enemy. Okay, sure enough. Let's just go then. Alright. It is the ladies indeed. Alright, so the fog gate is lit. Perhaps I will see if I can get a little bit of help here. I could use some of that. Let's see if there's a summon sign around here. Not seeing one, actually. I am not seeing a summon sign at all. That's interesting. Perhaps it was really far back. Man, was it really that far back? Come on, man. Where's the summon sign? There's gotta be one. Right? I do see an item over there that I can't... I can get to it, actually. I can get to all these items. I think. I gotta look down. You see that, like, Dark Souls 2 hasn't already had its special NPCs from the Living Bonfire. You are correct, actually. Apparently I can't get that one from this angle, so I missed my chance on that one. Looking down, tricky, tricky water. And apparently I haven't found a summon sign. There's really no summon sign around here, huh? Oh, there it is. There's one right here. Is this a person? Alicia the Brave. It might be, so we'll make sure that we can actually take out all these acidic guys before she goes after every single one of them. Alright, play that game. And then this one right here. Good to go. Perhaps some life gems. Life gem, and that's it. So we do have our NPC. I hope to God she doesn't actually attack those enemies that are over there, and she'll give us a nice little distraction, if nothing else. Alicia the Brave. Let us go, I need your aid, and I love your shield, by the way. Absolutely love it. Praise the sun! It makes me wonder what other special NPCs are in this game, though. As a first-time player, I have absolutely no idea, to say the least. Like, what to expect concerning those things. Like, especially that giant bonfire exploding NPC guy out of there. Never seen that in Dark Souls 1. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No! Fool. Oh, you fool. My humanity was wasted. My humanity was wasted. If she can't run over... What the heck was the point of that NPC? All you did was awaken these guys, and suddenly they're all after me. Come on! The tell is usually that they have a modifier in their name. For the NPCs? Yeah, I believe it. Modifier in their name. Actually, I don't actually know what you mean by modifier. That it's something a little different than usual, but that was the most useless summon I've ever seen. There's a lot of death around here, too. Would I be lucky enough to have a summon here? I didn't think so. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to get good or die trying, guys. Nothing else to do in Dark Souls. Alright, perhaps wait for his attack to finish, because it seems like he's got at least a 3-prong. What is your plan now? You're gonna stay in there, huh? I mean, it doesn't really have very good defense outside of his shell, though. Ah! Shield does nothing. Shield does nothing, and he does crazy poise damage. As is the Brave or Spell Sword. Spell Sword is so useless. He is literally a walking target. 2 shields. Cool. You can take a lot of damage. Can you deal damage? No. Why are you here? Alright, so she was useless. Because apparently she can't let go of some people that are quelled. So she has to die like a fool. Make sure this big guy is down before anything. Just be a little more cautious when it comes to the Froggy Man. Peekaboo Froggy Man. Let's go round 2. Hopefully, this actually fits fine for us. By fits, of course, I mean that we actually figured out what we're supposed to do. A little more patience would be good, too. Oh, come on now. You can't expect every summon to be our Lord and Savior, Slave Knight Gale. Yeah, right? Seems like it. It seems like not all of them are going to be helpful. Alright, cool. You're going to hit me with that, aren't you? Yeah, I'm relying too much on the NPCs, I agree. I mean, so I guess if you maybe had, like, a normal human player, that wouldn't be so bad. But, I mean, that was kind of pointless. I don't know why she chose to challenge them. Screw the giant pillar. Impact. Woo! Let that one impact. And we got one. I have no idea where you were firing with that one, but it wasn't going to get me. Alright. Good to go. Really only 3 enemies we need to kill aside from those giant, like, other guys. And yes, I know that you are quelled, but once I walk by you, you're going to be angry. Yes, we can't rely on the NPCs to always help us get good, can we? But with that said, this guy's just going to take a lot of patience, I suppose. No shielding, because it doesn't do a dang thing. As a normal human player with Whirlwind Spear can confirm human intelligence is important. Yeah. Unless they got stupid range, and it doesn't matter. Like the Prophet guy, the one who just continuously does Soul Spear over and over again. Doesn't really seem to matter too much what happens to him. So shield is useless. There's no point in me using it. Just as I could tell, there's not... Wow, you know, so much for rolling out of the way, huh? Oh, apparently I'm at a fog gate. I mean, at that point, just two-hand this bad boy. And just remember to use the normal attacks, not the heavy attacks. Woo, boy. Yeah, slow and steady, 1 hit, and then keep the stamina to roll out of the way. You know, surprisingly, Not a lot of room to fight this guy, despite how big the stage is. You really use up the space quickly, don't you? Alright, come here, you. Demon of Song! It's apparently rolling out of the way to just get a little bit of health back. Ooh, I don't know if I want to challenge you doing that. I'm not really comfortable with that opening you're trying to give me. Okay, so I know at some point you start... Alright, come on, stop being a frog, will you? Open up. Come here and open up. Oh god, what is that? Nothing good, clearly. Keeping too much distance is bad. 1, 2, and I thought he has another one. I guess not. Yeah, one hit's probably going to be the best thing to do at this point. And I thought I got out of that way in time. I guess not. We gotta go heal, though. Just because half health, he makes me a little nervous here. Especially with all these flasks, there's no reason not to heal. Half down. Battle of the Ages. Just a chess match going on here. Ah, missed. Come on, you. Well, I knew, actually, that's one thing about Dark Souls, too, and I'm forgetting, is it doesn't matter if you perfect roll. If you perfect roll into the wrong direction, it's not gonna do anything. Alright. Target back on. Probably could have taken a second hit if I was getting really greedy, but cautious is best in Dark Souls 2. Got 3 hits, in fact. Good show, good show. Just a little bit more. Don't get greedy, Raikou, or you will die. And that's that. Demon of Song down. With a little bit of discipline, he's not that bad, I suppose. Do not rely on summons, lest the summons become the boss themselves and leave you with no one to help you to kill them. It happens, it will happen again. Okay, so that's a little bit of foreshadowing there. I don't know which one, but I do know you're hinting it clearly that's going to happen at some point. Came in from that way, gotta go this way. Good to know, but yeah, that was the 4th, wasn't it? There really wasn't much to that last part, you're right. Good, good, good. Alright. Still got a little bit of time left, too, and... my kingdom for a bonfire? Okay, well, clearly there's no straying from this path. Yeah, there's no straying from this path. There's not really any footing off the side, it seems. Alright. Alright, I see 2 things. I see a gate I still don't think I can open, and I see this spiral staircase with... looks like somebody with a needs a branch of yore up there. Alright, I see this guy over here that I don't want to be on the tail end of. Where's your head? Alright, there's a couple of them, apparently. Where's the other one going? There he is. I do not want to be on the tail end of these petrifying guys. They were a real problem in Dark Souls 1. I remember that changed about cursing, too. Suddenly the mechanic for cursing changed from killing you and cutting your health in half to that's a daily occurrence, so I guess that means we're just gonna do something that nobody knows what the hell's going on with. I highly doubt I can open this door, but... Alright. Could have followed through on that, and I chose not to. Oh god! Oh! Somehow didn't dodge in time. Still gotta take him out. Yeah, again, this is probably a useless door, but eh. 1. Ah! Thank you for your death. Not in this game, it won't read. I still haven't actually figured out what cursing does. Apparently I can't open this door. Didn't see that coming. A bonfire would be beautiful about now. Alright, well, I'm gonna be stupid and risk the fact that I saw a side path that I really want to explore before I get too far away from it and forget all about it in the future. Alright. I see a chest, I see another one of these guys hiding in the water there. Just one more. That's that. So, keeping our eyes down a little bit. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think I have a branch of yours, so I don't know if that's gonna matter then. Alright, no way to tell if this is a mimic. Trap ahead, yeah? Well, it's not a mimic at least. Magic arrow. Cool. That could be good for our bow if they gave us a little more than that. Well, Curse in Dark Souls 2 just acts as a death for one very specific reason at the end of the game, and gave the insta-kill to Petrify. Really? Did not know. I do have a branch of yore. Cool, so I can get this bonfire. For whatever reason. So, the cursing really ends up... It depends on something at the end of the game, then, is what you're saying. Before that, it doesn't sound like it does too much. But yeah, the petrification was instant death back then. Okay, so cool. We got this bonfire lit for something. So at least we got something around the corner. 35,000 souls. It would be nice to go spend these, but I'm being stupid. Okay. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. What could be over here? Anything good, perhaps? Ew! Get out of here, gross. Ew! More gross. Both of you. Ugh. Poison stone. Okay, so these guys were gonna poison me then? If my phrasing was unclear, Curse just acts as if you died and removes 5% of your maximum health without killing you. Okay. I mean, what does that do in Dark Souls 2 anymore? Every time you die, you lose like a bunch of your health, and if you don't have the ring that I have on for the hollowing, the ring of binding here, you're gonna get down to 50 anyway. Okay. So that's not as bad as compared to Dark Souls 2. That used to be a huge thing, and you had to go reverse that curse. I don't know who you are, but I feel like you're a pyromancer. You are. That's a bit of an issue. That's an issue. Pyromancers are basically mages. Alright. Cool. I don't know what this ember does, but apparently it does something. Ew. Ah! Come on. Just die, will you? Oh! Apparently it doesn't do as much damage as I thought it might have. Woo! I do need to heal, though. Without a doubt. Oh god, pyromancy's really cool. But you are almost out of your spells, I can tell. And one more kill. That's it. Well, that's the downfall of you mages, unfortunately, is that eventually you run out of spells. And then that's that for you. Oh, is this another one of those bonus areas? Pray. Is this a covenant, perhaps? Alas, nothing happened. It must be like a pyromancy thing, then. So that means I might have unlocked this for nothing, unfortunately. We'll see what happens. Maybe there's something down here. Another pyromancer. At least. Yeah, the reason why they split into the two stats is because, for lore reasons, the final boss of the original version of Dark Souls 2 has to possess an aura that curses you the closer you are to it. Okay. So that means the closer you are, the more likely you're going to lose health as things go on. And I know I saw a pyromancer around the corner. Come on, you. That's not too bad, just... I mean, I could even just bow him to death. Whoa! Or not. Can't see anything. He's got a bunch of those things around him. Oh, there's two of them! That's freaking why. Alright. That's one down. I have no stamina left. There goes my stamina management, unfortunately. Ah. Oh, just sick dodge, really quick. Come on. Come on, you. Oh, just enough stamina for a fourth hit now. And that's that. As far as the shrine upstairs, if you have no human effigies, pray at that altar and make you human again. Good to know. I must still be human, I guess. That's quite the journey to make to be human, then. Alright, is there anything of importance this way, or is it just death? You just walk off the cliff there and you die. Same with what I almost just did. So this is nothing. This is a road to nowhere. Probably was at some point in the lore. Alright, so cool. So it was filled with 2 pyromancers, a fire seed, and an effigy that apparently makes you human. Good to know. It might have actually been worthwhile going through that then, but that means you actually, if these guys respawn, you're gonna have to take out at least 1 pyromancer every single time. Hi, lady! Who are you? What do you want from us? I found the other sister, it seems. I know I'm what? What are you trying to say there? All the intrigue, but a bit of information helps. I agree, it does help a little bit. I would have never have guessed that. Sing eternally for bears death themselves. For here, ever, and now, nothing outside the world we do not need to know. Great Dead One taught us a song, sung ever since. The Great Dead One we already talked about was Lord Nito. Silence the curse. Seeking, please accept this as a thank you. Divine blessing. Okay, cool. And petrified something. I suppose that's all. Okay, so those were the only sisters then. No, I agree. This is one of those things where I would have never guessed unless by happenstance I had no human effigies and suddenly I was human again. I would have never guessed that. So thank you for that one. I would have had to look that up no matter what. Demystify to remove the mystery. Oh, demystify. Demystify. Okay. I can't read apparently. Demystify. Gotcha. That's the word of the day, clearly. No. Like I said, that would have been something I would have had to look up or by happenstance have turned human suddenly without realizing it. Okay, cool. Yay for this little bonfire here. I kind of don't want to sit at it because then I'm going to reanimate all these guys that I just spent some time killing. So we'll just head on here through 5 Estus Flasks. I think that should be plenty. It's still more than half. See what we can do. Still got a little time to press on. Alright, nothing here, and I know there is just this little button right here. Makes me wonder if there is a bonfire there, if there's not got to be one around this area, or if that's just a bonus to make it a little easier to go get to that shrine. And I bet you there was more stuff there, I just didn't happen to see it. I also have to realize our sword is at half durability. There's a bunch of thoughts going in my head right now, clearly. Gravity is a lie, so is the sky. Trust in all-knowing, all-seeing. Sometimes you fall, and sometimes it turns out pretty good. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes you got some floor, sometimes it's not actually a floor. Yeah. Kinda, after a while you start to mistrust a lot of this crap. I wonder, what could be down here? That's death, by the way. I thought that could have been something interesting. How very poetic of you, though. Oh, perfect. Bonfire. Undead Crypt. This definitely... Oh, God, every time. Come on, man. Don't you know how to knock or just talk normally? Woo! He died a second time. I believe we've been acquainted. Yes, you have. Young Hollow Conqueror, fear what drives you to overcome the supposed curse. Life is brilliant, beautiful, chances, some true errors suppose, but shells, flesh and mind. One man lost his own body, but linger on as a head. Others chase the charms of love, however elusive. What drives you? We did find this where we got this armor, from the guy who was nothing but a head and his body was run off without him. I feel like that's who he's talking about. Once the Lord of Light banished dark, stemmed from humanity, and men assumed a fleeting form. Those are the roots of our world. Men and prompts a stage of life, no matter how tender, how exquisite. A lie will remain a lie. Sure? And not far, but what is a king? You're neither born of greatness nor granted it by fate. What is it you seek? You cannot even say yourself. I have a feeling that, based on my answer, I would have gotten a different ending, actually. Makes me wonder if I chose the true ending or not. Alright, well, if we're this far in, I'm gonna need to go use up these souls that we have. 37,000. I really feel like that had to be like a choice between what your ending was gonna get. I know Dark Souls does like to do true ends and whatnot. Alright. Level me up, lady. Side note, I love that last bit of the monologue. It is great. It is a great monologue. I just wish he knew how to make a regular entrance, like most people. Alright. Throw it in on endurance for a little bit more poise, a little more stamina, even a tad bit more HP. Sounds pretty good. We're good there. So, 18,000 souls, we could buy like another 180 arrows. Buy it. No, not buy. I want... No, yeah, I need to buy. What am I doing? Perhaps. 180 arrows. Pretty good. I kind of want to reinforce my armor, because I'm totally going to keep this armor to the end of the game now. Let's see if it shows what I've got equipped. Maybe I need something special to upgrade it. Hopefully not. Twinkling Titanite. Yes, sure as hell do. I'll make sure to do that. I especially love... You, neither born of greatness nor granted it by fates. Nope, we clawed our way up to it, sure enough. Clawed up to the heels of it, and we're ready to challenge who was almost the true king. We have a lot of souls right now. I'm about to just use the soul of a hero and see what we get from it. 10,000 souls, I think that'll be good to upgrade our armor. Alright. Yes, me again. Don't you enjoy my company? Don't need to repair, need to reinforce. Let's see, let's try and reinforce these pretty evenly if we can. Yeah, Twinkling Titanite because they're special. Alright, that's 1 round. It's 2 rounds. 3 rounds. I've run out of souls. Excuse me while I use more souls. This is grinding with Raikou as we try to get the best armor that we can right now. Just use up these souls we have in the meantime. 8,000. I feel like this is going to be still kind of expensive, so 2 more of these. Or 10,000. Good to go. Well, I can confirm we're knocking on Vendrick's door now. 1 boss, and that's it. You've reached the elusive king you've been looking for all this while. That is good to know. A little bit of a spoiler there, though, sir. I appreciate the hints on the lore and whatnot, but I would have liked to have come up on Vendrick myself. I appreciate the enthusiasm, as always, though. Alright. +3, +2, still on that. Alright, with this, whatever upgrades the most, I'm going to use it. And I think the answer is the armor. Okay, so I don't have any more Twinkling Titanite. I actually have a lot of souls left. Perhaps I have something else I can upgrade that I do use often. Mailbreaker is kind of a throwaway. You are the large Titanite shards. I still haven't found, like, any kind of soul weapon, unfortunately. I think these are just normal Titanite shards. They are... I'd have to go to the other blacksmith for that. I think it's worthwhile to go do that in the time being, though. So travel me over to... I think it's over here. No, it's here for McDuff's workshop. Scholar did just say he was not far, so kind of assumed it was implied. Yeah, that's true. You never know what Dark Souls... You never know with any RPG, actually. When they say not far, you could go through, like, 5 more chapters. Valid, valid, valid. Very valid indeed. I still haven't found a new ember for you, so it's probably what I need to make soul weapons. Buy a handful of these. Like, 4. I should still be able to reinforce my weapons. Let's see. Kind of want to upgrade the shield a little more, see what I can get out of it. Yeah, I'll upgrade the shield a little bit more. And I have a Titanite chunk, so I can still do that. And once more, makes that +8. Pretty darn good. So, all I can do for infusing weapons is... I still haven't taken on the Fire Drake. That's why I haven't been able to use that. Okay. Cool! So that's upgraded. Don't have to worry about that now. I do have a human effigy in effect. And we could just go and head on down to... What do you call it? The Undead Crypt. Onward we go. I wonder if Vendrick has anything to do with Lord Nito. Because we did go through here and they did throw all that lore in our face. I have no idea what the relationship between them. I mean, fair. You haven't been told he is in the various places he actually isn't. That's true. That is true. You never know. Any RPG can slap on a million things still from here and now. Try attacking. Why would I do that? Unless you meant here. I mean, nothing in Dark Souls is open. Well, okay. Not many things in Dark Souls 2 have actually opened via swinging. There is something here, though. Radiant Life Gem. Thank you for that. No, but once again, I always appreciate your enthusiasm towards this game, so it is no problem. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay. What lies around the corner? Handful of things. I'd rather not fight both of you, but I might not have a choice. Do I have a choice? I might have a choice. Ah! I should not be using the overhead. I know this by now. Well, doesn't matter now. That's his death. Well, if you want my 2 cents, it's because Undead Crypt is the Catacombs XV of... Okay. It's the Catacombs of Dark Souls 2. I gotcha. I gotcha. And these guys really aren't that hard to backstab if you just take a 100% block rate shield, huh? Really? You just... Unnecessary backstab. Ooh! Hello, Shield Man. Shield Man. Ooh. This is gonna be hairy, isn't it? Hello? Knock knock? Knock knock? Alright. So you're like the spell sword dude. But not that bad. The terrain itself was just leading up to how we had to deal with them. I don't know what those guys are. I hope to God they're not mages. Exactly what I was hoping was not. Hold on. Let me just get over to my side that apparently I can shoot better from. See if I can actually take these guys out without them hitting me. Yeah, I don't think I would have saw that coming. Oh, they take a lot of damage, too. Welcome to cheesing it with Raikou, as we use our bow to get through the hard enemies that we really don't want to deal with. I have no idea if I can completely... Dodge! That didn't do any damage! Or maybe it missed. Ah, I must have missed. That's what it was. Or it just absolutely drains my stamina. Is that really it? Maybe it drains my armor, too. I might want to be careful on that. No, my armor's not even taking a beating. I don't know what that was supposed to do then. Maybe it was just a stamina attack. And then you're dealing with these guys with no stamina. That would be an issue, wouldn't it? Alright, well. Miss, apparently. And that's that. I know these things explode if we're not careful. Yeah, I think that's what it was. These guys would have absolutely decimated our stamina. And we could have just blown that up on them. If I had a fire aspect bow or something, maybe. That's a subtle beauty of Dark Souls, really. Everything is built up to, you have to deal with old knights to reach the Dragon Rider, which trains you how to fight him. That is true. Everything just kind of teaches you in a way. There's not a lot of wasted movements. It's not as trolly as Dark Souls 1 used to be. It's really... A lot of people always said, like, oh, Dark Souls is such a troll, it's such a hard game. But really, they're just trying to throw tricks at you for not being cautious. Okay. Is that you? Is that you who's talking to me? I suppose? Maybe not. Okay, if I go up there, I'm gonna get ganked, like, really bad. Liar ahead. What? About the secret? Alright, I'm not so quick to jump up there right away. Perhaps we can press on this way, then. A lot of darkness. It would be great to have a torch at this point. Let me see where that flame butterfly is. There we are. I've got 28 of them. Alright, set the light. Do anything good for me? Nice chain, by the way. Oh! What the? Okay. I didn't see you. Woo! I don't even know if you were an NPC or not. I didn't even see you spawn in. Oh, you're just a normal enemy. That's what that is. Okay. Good to know. I already lit the torch. Oh, I have my torch to light. That's right. Alright, I think I lost some respect for Dark Souls 1 as a fair difficulty scale when Lords rocked up were all the gimmicks. Yeah, there were a lot of gimmicks in Dark Souls 1 compared to 2. 2 is everything has been your fault for not progressing slow enough. Dark Souls 1 was like how are you supposed to know this rat was going to jump at you and kill you and curse you and all this stuff? I might be going too far ahead here. We'll see what happens. I low-key want to backtrack. Yeah, I low-key want to backtrack to see what those guys were guarding up there. I'm not a completionist, but man, if I see treasure, I know I can't grab that ladder too. You can't mid-grab. The enemies up there are all non-hostile, provided you don't have a torch. Good news. Seems enemies up there are also non-hostile, provided you don't have a torch. Wait, I just read that. Oh, I'm not dropping frames. For some reason, I just got a little lag for that coming through. Okay, so as long as I didn't have a torch, none of these guys would have cared. That's what he meant by beings of light. Okay. Can I talk to you? Guardian of the Crypt. Countless dead rest here in peace, cradled in comfort. Light only agitates, have no need for it here. Gotcha.
Dad, watch. This task was granted to me by the one who gave us the countless souls rest.
Souls rest here, some of them ages long ago. Yeah, that's probably if I came in here with a torch, you would have beat my booty. The one called Vendrick, you'll find him deeper inside. Servants like this fetch the Lord. Rest now. Put to death by the king's own guard. Perhaps he's not in the mood for company.
In the past,
Past humans were in the dark, blah blah blah. How queer humans go on, never separating truth from fiction.
this place is dead.
Accepting with all one day. Yeah, of course. So that's why you don't care if I'm here or not.
Show me
Learn gesture. Have mercy. Okay. Do you have anything good? You have dark arrows, which is cool, and dark bolts. Human effigies. Good to know. Oh, and a lot of faith things I can't use. That's all, I guess, huh? Do as you please. Okay. Enemies up there also not... I read that for the third time now. Very Dark Souls 2 for double pun of finito. Both finito and finito. Latin word for finish. Ah! That's very clever, actually, yeah. Finito. So it has to deal with Nito, the Lord Nito, I should say. Pretty sure he was the Lord Nito. He was definitely one of the lords at the time. Okay. So with that, we have nothing to do except press on. Of course, of course. Question is, I have no idea what to expect around here. Wait. What is that? Skeleton? Oh! That's... Oh, okay. I understand. You're supposed to destroy everything without hitting the bells, because then you wake everything up. Gotcha. Noted. Alright. So you hit the bell, you wake them up. Gotcha. And I can't just roll into these stones either, so that's tricky. Something just woke up. Alright, I see you. Which is difficult with a greatsword mind. Yeah. You know what would be good right now? If I had the whip equipped right now, which... Maybe I have to do that. Once I make sure... Oh! Cool, you guys wake up everybody, too. Apparently it doesn't matter who rings the bell, as long as the bell is rung. Dang, if only I had a second to just kind of equip the right thing. Ah, I hit the bell again! Oh, so these guys endlessly spawn if I do this. Good to know that they're not going away anytime soon, and that no matter how many times I hit the bell, they will come out, it seems. Lydia White Hood. Oh my god, no! They get stronger, huh? Oh, man. Okay, can I get a second to put the whip on, perhaps? Instead of the, here, just give me a normal whip. Ah, everything's heavier now, darn it. Oh, maybe I shouldn't use that then. I'll just be cautious. Oh, and my girlfriend is calling, so we will have to end this very soon, I think. I think I'm actually going to have to call it here, guys. I've run out of time, it seems. I am at 7:30, so that's all I have left for today. We made some good progress, though. We did take out another boss. We got to this new area here. We're on Vendrick's doorstep, almost. We're getting on his street. We're walking up his driveway. We're going to knock on that door pretty soon. But that is all that I have for today, and we will be back on Monday with some more Dark Souls 2 right now. Is the plan... As long as my daughter does not come unexpected, well, a little sooner than she should. You can break the statues the pyromancers spawn from, though. Okay, I'll have to do that too, get rid of those. Yeah, she's calling a lot right now, so I need to finish this up right now. So, per usual, we need to find someone to send you guys on off to, because we cannot leave you hanging. We have to keep this forward momentum going. Yeah, she is. I told her to text too, and she's just continuously calling instead. I don't know. That's just how she is, I guess. So, who do we have on? Who can we raid? I think I already know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Sido Hikami, He's doing some Monster Hunter World. I think it's been a while since we raided him. If not, oh well, he's getting another raid. So, that is all for today. We are still, right now, on schedule for Come Back to Dark Souls 2 on Monday. Keep an eye on Twitter, of course. Might not be able to. We'll see what happens as B-Day gets a lot closer, excuse me. But that's all for today. I will see you guys next time. See you later.